on team building, right? We are still on team building. Boss versus leader. Okay, this is actually quite short. I think I can finish in 30 minutes. I hope so. And then we do exam revision. Is that okay? Okay, let's go to page unit 9, lesson 9, leadership and team building, right? Let's try and finish this. Okay, let's look at team building before we go into boss versus leader, right? Boss versus leader. Okay, team building. We were discussing about team building. What do you understand by team building? It's related to leadership. Is that okay? Noah? I like your smile. Thank you, thank you. All right. What do you understand by team building? No, just think. Don't check notes first. I want you to think, because in the exam, you cannot check notes, right? You have to think and write, correct? What do you understand so far from team building? Nice happy. Asmin, get ready also. Team building. What is team building? Noah, remember the last time when I explained, I said team means what? Team means what? A group of people coming together, correct? Okay, that's how you must think, all right? A group of people coming together. And coming together for what? What is building now? Building. That means you have to do something, right? So a group of people coming together to achieve a goal, to do some things together so that they can succeed in doing that. Is that okay? So must think like that. Is that okay? Because in the exam, you cannot, you don't have your notes, you don't have your laptop or your tablet. But you must start thinking already. You can understand now? You want okay? Right? So you must start thinking already. What is team building? That's how you must think. Because why I tell you this is not because I want to check you or what, but this is getting ready for the exam, especially now. Yes or no, Amy? Right? Especially now, because next week exam is starting already. So you must start thinking already. You cannot be, I ask you a question, you want to check the notes or you want to read the notes. No, it's about time you start thinking. Once you start thinking, then you can answer the exam question. Is that okay? Can? Joey? Can understand now? Alright? So let's move on. And then when we talk about leadership, when we talk about team building, when we talk about leadership, we talk about team building, then there is a type of person, alright, that is going to lead the team. Who is that? Is he or she the boss, or is he or she the leader? That's the difference we need to find out. Alright? So here very clearly I say there are some very subtle differences. Small difference. Subtle means very small. Alright? Differences between a boss and a leader. Okay, what is a boss and what is a leader? Let's try and understand. Alright? Because whatever it is in a hierarchy organization, senior cabin crew, guiding you, right? So that is like your leader. So she's guiding, he or she is guiding you, he or she is training you, is teaching you. So all that, what kind of people at the top, the hierarchy at the top, what kind of people are they? Because one day you also will reach there, right? You also will become from junior cabin crew to senior cabin crew, alright? So are you a boss or are you a leader? Alright, so let's try and understand this. Okay, the basic difference is you will have people below you, right? Your subordinates. Remember I told about subordinates, people above you, superiors. People same level with you, your colleagues at the workplace, alright? People below you, subordinates. The difference now is, if you are a leader, then you encourage your people. You encourage your people. Meaning, you motivate people, you teach them, you help them, alright, all that. How to teach people if you yourself didn't want to learn? Can you understand now? Alright? The best teachers were at one time were the best students, best learners. So here you can see the difference very clearly. I say boss means he commands. He or she commands subordinates. That means they just order subordinates. But a leader, he encourages subordinates. Basic difference. Is that okay? Yes. Can you understand? Yeah? Alright. Let's look at the next difference. Boss, they depend on fear. Okay? They depend on fear. That means they are scared. They are scared about their boss. They are scared about their superior. So they are scared. So they do work based on fear. Is that okay? Ivan, okay? Okay? But a leader depends on employees' desire to do a job. He motivates his people so that everybody understands they have a job to do. So they work together. So this is the difference again. Alright, a boss depends on fear, a leader, his desire or her desire to do a job and to do a job successfully. Okay, and alright. Next, boss finds ways to assign blame for problems. Alright. A boss, if got problem, then he will start blaming his team. Start blaming his people, his subordinates. That's very sad. But a leader, he finds ways to fix problems. Right? Problems will always arise because we live in a world where there will always be problems. Things are changing, there will always be problems. So when there are problems, a boss immediately blame his people or her people. But a leader, he will discuss with them how to solve this problem. That's the difference. Is that clear? Alright? And then a boss, he tells people what to do. He tells, that means he orders. Alright? Maybe if I can say tells or orders. Alright? Orders people what to do. We don't wish that, but sometimes that's how life is. Alright? He orders people what to do. Okay, do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that. You know? Maybe sometimes I'm like a boss also. I hate that, I'm sorry. Alright? So I'm ordering people what to do. Alright? But a leader, he explains the desired end results. Explains how to do, what to do, why we need to do. Then you are a leader. Is that okay now? Can you understand? Yeah? Alright? And finally, a boss wants you to be grateful you have a job. Wants you to be grateful you have a job. Alright? So maybe they are always telling you that, hey, you have to do this. You know, you have a job. You must do. Out there so many people no job. Alright? That's a boss. But a leader is grateful you have a job to do and you do it together. Maybe I can add this and correct this a bit. The leader is grateful you have a job Robin, okay? And where is JJ again? Okay, alright, so can you understand the difference now between a boss and a leader? If I'm asking the exam also, probably I will ask you 4 differences between a boss and a leader. So it's good to know this. Is that okay, Ken?